What's up, guys? I'm actually in the middle of shooting an Ask C. Roy series, so you'll probably see it on the channel. I figure I'd shoot a how-to video right now on how to do a push-up properly. It's an exercise. It's probably the most common exercise of all time, the push-up. So in the same note, it's probably the most commonly abused exercise. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, a lot of different grips you can do, but I'm just gonna show you how to do a standard, regular push-up. If you're trying to get your push-up stronger, if you're trying to get bigger, try to put some size on, whatever it is, this is the push-up you wanna do. I'm not going into like close grip push-ups, you know, walking push-ups, Spider-Man push-ups, all these different kinds, but it's just your basic standard push-up, the push-up you should do most often. So I'm gonna start. I didn't really prep with this, I'm just kind of holding my camera, but so set my phone up here so you can kind of see. So to start, you want to be obviously in a plank position. So body's nice and straight. Your hips should actually be a little higher than you may think. One of the most common faults I see in the push-up is when people get tired, they come down and then they start to worm up and their hips sag down. You can't let the hips sag, guys. It completely defeats the purpose. So first off, you have to hold a tight plank. Dig your toes into the ground, man. Activate your hip flexors, your core, all that stuff to keep your hips up. The second thing I want to show you is, this is probably the thing that you guys probably don't know, or will be new to most of you guys. So anybody in a CrossFit, whatever, if you've probably heard of when you're squatting, you screw your feet into the ground to create torque. Same thing with the shoulders, guys. So when you're doing a push-up, you want to screw your hands into the ground, and that's gonna create torque in the shoulder. Torque creates tension, and that's what we want. We want tension across the body when we're doing an exercise. So it's kind of difficult to see, but when my hand is down, I'm going to externally rotate, especially at the elbow. I'm gonna externally rotate. So both hands, you'll be rotating towards your pinky. So I'm gonna rotate towards my pinky, and you'll even see that it creates like a little arch in your hand. My hand isn't flat against the ground. That external rotation is gonna kind of create a little bit of an arch in my hand, just like the arch in your feet when you screw your feet into the ground. Same sort of thing. So in setting this up, I'm gonna be, first off, put my hands directly under my shoulders so my arms are perpendicular to the floor. I'm gonna dig those toes into the ground, get those hips up and activate the core. From there, I'm gonna create that torque in my hands or in my shoulders by rotating through my arms. Externally rotate, create that torque. From there, I'm gonna descend down. When I go down, my chest should hit the ground. The only thing touching the ground are my hands, my chest, and my toes. My hips are not falling, they're not sagging, they're not touching. My hips stay off the ground. My shoulder blades come back and I'm squeezing them together. My shoulders are not dipping forward. My shoulders stay back. From there, I'm gonna fully lock out. You see a lot of guys, they do push-ups like this. This is not a push-up. Fully lock that shit out. All the way down, all the way up. That's how you do a push-up. None of this half rep shit. None of this warming up shit. Hips stay off the ground the whole time. So that's how you do push-up. If you found this helpful, like the video, comment on it, share it. Most of all, subscribe to the channel if you want to be a healthy, jacked, badass motherfucker.